Yeah, no, it was an exciting time. Obviously, been over in Perth. It was really good. I was sort of juggling it up with a bit of university work and obviously playing footy at Perth and with the W18s. Yeah, the actual lead up to the draft a few months before was pretty interesting. Went over to draft camp and yeah, had a few interviews with a few clubs, and it's all pretty hectic. And then the first few, about 3 days before the draft, Francis flew over and sort of told me the good news, and yeah, me and my parents were pretty wrapped with the idea of coming over to Richmond, and yeah, it was all a bit of a shock at first, and then sort of sunk in a bit, and it's really good.
Conca, first year of AFL football, played every game.
Well, draft day itself, I had to fly over to the Gold Coast, where they announced the top 10. So that was another exciting sort of moment. Got to go over there, and had another few good mates over there, Dave Swallow and Harley Bennell and that, which was good. So yeah, flew over there for that night, and had all the media whizzing around, and yeah, it was a good moment, and got to meet Dimmer and all the coaches, had dinner with them afterwards, and yeah, no, it was really good, and then flew straight over to Melbourne the next day to start training, so it was all pretty hectic.
Obviously Reece Conca, our first pick, had significant interruption to his pre-season, perhaps run out a bit of gas at the end of the year, but I'm very, very confident that he's going to be a terrific long-term player for us.
He's a beauty, Reece Conca. And he played 7 games of 6.5 games of AFL football. Looks right at home.
I wasn't so much nervous. I was a bit anxious to sort of get over and see what it was like. Never lived away from home, and obviously leaving behind your friends and family. And Melbourne's a lot different in the lifestyle, the weather and just the busy nature of it. So it took a while to sort of get used to it. Living with Big Tommy Derrick sort of helped because he was from Perth as well, so sort of bounced off each other pretty well. And coming into my second year, it's a lot easier this pre-season, and sort of eased into it, which is good. So I love Melbourne at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty difficult early on. Obviously I was coming off ankle surgery as well, so I was stuck in rehab for quite a while till after Christmas, and but all the guys at Richmond are really good, and you get to know them really well, so especially such a young and sort of vibrant group, which is good. So early on it was pretty difficult, but then you sort of weave your way into the team, which is good.
Good work by Conca, paddles it to himself and controlled it well. Measures the left foot kick, nice build up from the Tigers. Yeah, round one was great. Yeah, obviously to play round one against Carlton on the G in front of 80,000+ was massive. I sort of remember running out and through the banner, and then I was playing on Jeff Garlett, so I had a sort of job to do, which was sort of playing on my mind a bit. But yeah, when that game was finished, obviously disappointed not to get the win, but good to get first game under the belt, and it was a really exciting time then. And yeah, to play 17 games in my first year, I was wrapped. I didn't really go in with too much expectation coming off the ankle surgery and that, so yeah, I was sort of wrapped with the season and just looking forward to developing for next year. Just to sort of be yourself and put your best foot forward, from the get-go. I had a few misdemeanours early on, missed a massage and that, so probably not the best thing to do, but sort of do everything right early on, and get to know the guys and the coaches, and sort of makes it a bit easier from there. So yeah, just work hard, and everything will sort of fit into place eventually.